Hi everybody, Tricia Morris here at Club Scrap with our monthly live unboxing. Come on in. If you are new, be sure to mention something to me about that. I'd love to say hello to you and hopefully I'll see your comments. So I'm just waiting for a couple people to join us and we'll get started with all of the details. I can see you all showing up here. Oh, Eileen is the first to arrive. That's awesome. Welcome, Eileen. You're the first one here. And I got 9 of you, 10 of you. I love watching that number count come up and everyone's joining us from all over. Again, if you're brand new to Club Scrap or if you've never seen a live before, or maybe you're a new member, just be sure to check in and let us know where you're from. Maybe let us know how the weather is outside. It's nice and sunny here today, but it's really cold. So, but we do have a lot to celebrate today. We are going to be shipping the April collection. I think that's the end of the week, is the Friday the 1st. And the kit theme is called Hooray. So this is going to be a kit to help you with all your celebrations. A lot of people, when we poll our members annually to find out what kit themes you want, something for birthdays comes up all the time or something for celebrations. So I think that this one is going to be a lot of fun for you and useful for really anything. Has some nice, fun, bright colors. So we're really excited about that too. The whole warehouse is just looking very cheerful today because Deb is completing the packing of everything, getting all those kits into the boxes. Hey, Pam, I see Pam showing up here. Deb, first time watching in Northwest Arkansas. That's awesome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I love it. Here from Oregon, all over the place. I love it. Okay, well, I don't want to make you wait any longer. I know a lot of you have been really excited about this particular spoiler day. So if you want to be surprised when your kit arrives, you're just going to need to turn this off right now, okay? You've been warned. All right, here we go. I'm going to turn my camera around. You're going to get a quick view of my beautiful ceiling. And then I'm going to reverse to my desktop. Oh, and there it is. There is all of that fun collection looking at you right there. Look at all that happiness. And I usually start by introducing you to the ribbon. So this is a nice 7/8 inch double-faced yellow satin. It's a really beautiful color. You get a yard of that. And then a yard, or is it, I think it's 2 yards actually. It is, of this 5/8 inch organza. And it has like this really pretty green interior color, and the edges are blue. So it's a really nifty newer ribbon to us. And then this is just a party in a ribbon right here. Check this out. It's a black grosgrain and it has silver woven into it, and then also this silver fringe. So I just didn't think you could get more celebratory than this particular ribbon. You can't use that in every kit, so this is a good one for that. Let's see, the photo mats. That's usually our first hello to the color palette. Now we're anchoring everything down here with a nice deep black. It's a great solid black, 80-pound cover weight. So if you like to use that for matting and things, it's a nice color. Then we're toning it down with this pretty aqua blue. And then we have a nice bright yellow and a bright green. Very cheerful, very happy. You can't go wrong with these colors for your festive occasions. Goodies, we have these adorable little miniature bags that even have the serrated edge and everything. I think those are so sweet. Let's see, the smalls. Check this out. These are actual metal. They're beautiful little rhinestone edged buckles, and I like how flat and one-dimensional they are, and they're really nice to use with ribbon. Hey, Beth, I see you here live. Hi to you. Awesome. Hey, Lisa. And look at those nails, right? I know. I did those last night just for you, for all of you, and for myself, of course. And then we've got these really sweet little joy charms. I like that the word is printed on each side of the charm, so you can flip it over either way. So if you're gonna make earrings with them, there's no wrong side there. And by now, I'm sure you've seen our fun little stencil. Check this out. It's an overlay. So what's neat about overlays is you are given your base shapes, and then you have 2 optional patterns that can be added to either balloon shape. And then you have even the little, I don't know, what do you call that? The glowy mark, the shadow mark. And then hip is on there once. So if you want to have like hip, 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 right, you can do that too, however many times you want. So I'll just show you 2 quick card samples. So this is how that overlay works. The 2 shapes, 2 patterns, 2 shapes, 2 patterns, just to give you an idea of how that stencil can work. And the stencils are fun because while you use everything else in the kit, this one is a non-consumable that you can use again and again. Here's another really sweet card just featuring the shape itself as a balloon. So that's so fun. Now the paper. I know you're excited to see what's underneath all of this. So let's check it out. We've got this gorgeous black print. So it's like a flood coat of black, which since we're printing on white then, it allows us to have these vibrant confetti colors in the background and those cool, beautiful gifts kind of on the bottom half. Love that. And then a white print here with gigantic fun dots. It almost feels to me, they feel like tissue paper circles, really pretty. And then our solids include, of course, that nice bright yellow, that festive lime green, and then 2 dark blacks. So those are going to be nice for anchoring again, kind of calming it down a little bit. There's supposed to be a blue in here. Oh, there it is. There's the blue. So I like how the blue sort of balances out all the brightness as well. Then your cut aparts. These are so fun. And we didn't just stick with that original color palette. We did add some additional tones. We got some pinks in there, just like the whole rainbow, and which is what I love about this. It's just going to be a really fun neutral kit to work with for all of your celebrations. Let's take a look at the pages. Now, if you were to follow along, of course, with the instructions, and if you're new here, just to point out, this is something you can download and print or just look at on your screen, your phone, your tablet, whatever. And then there's a link right here. So if you're looking for the video instruction on a collection, you'll find that link in the document. And then again, if you follow along, you will make these 8 pages and have literally no waste. In fact, I'm pretty proud of this one. So on the sketches, for all the trimming that you do, if there's an X on something, it means that piece wasn't used, not a single scrap in this entire process. Every single paper was used. So I actually finished a couple of these pages in record time, as you can see. So these pictures were from the 20-year celebration of Club Scrap. I've had these around the warehouse for a while. And so there we are, this fun little cake that says 20 years, that's a bunch of scrap. And then this is another little peek into what life is like here at Club Scrap. Do you see how I've got Ron and Julie here on this computer screen sitting on a shelf? That's their way of participating in our parties because they live far, far away. And so then that's page 1 and 2. Then 3 and 4, really fun as well. Check out how that rhinestone buckle is used with that fun fringed ribbon. There's that joy charm, some other fun little details here on this page. And then in the background of page 4, you've got that fun little print. Let's see, here's another finished one. I do have a history with pageants, and I actually coached this wonderful young lady who became our Miss Wisconsin's Outstanding Teen. This year I worked with her on her piano solo. So that's so fun to be able to finish the pages in short order. There's that stencil with its captioned hip hip hooray there. One of my favorite little ribbon tricks, just making a nice loop through the tag and wrapping that around to the back. Keeps it nice and one-dimensional. This is, what is this on now? This is page 7. Then we've got the other buckle here in use, hope you can see that okay. And then on this last page here, I used the stencil to make a little bouquet of balloons coming up from behind the cut apart. There's that cute little treat bag over here again too. So I hope you like this set of pages. I think you're going to find a home for them very, very easily. And again, the whole package comes with the instructions, so you never have to feel like you're alone in figuring out how to use everything that we send. I'll give you more details too on using that stencil in the video. Then I'm going to bring in the card kit. So if you're not a card maker, still stay tuned. In fact, I wanted to mention I have a little surprise for you at the end. So if you can hang in to the bitter end, it'll be worth it, I promise. Okay, so now we've got our card kit here. And as always, we're going to start out with some ribbon. We got a beautiful bright green double-faced satin. I always say double-faced because like if you make a bow with your ribbon, you don't have to worry about which direction you're folding it because it's going to be pretty on both sides of the loop. Okay, that's why we always upgrade to the double-faced. 2 full yards of this grosgrain with the silver woven through the middle. Very beautiful. Yes, isn't it fun, Beth? I love it. And then we couldn't resist, since we were working with like a more of a chevron theme going on, check out this gorgeous chevron ribbon. We used it a number of, I don't know, a while ago in a very neutral color, but this is very pretty too. Then you're going to see right here that there's a making of some sort of a project here. I've got some silver label holders, a set of 3. You get your very own foam brush. You do need to bring your bookbinding glue to the table though, so do remember that. And then we have a series of 6 of these little mystery wooden something or others. I think they could be wooden feet maybe. Here we have a series of 3 die cuts. They've been scored, they don't look like much yet. And then you have this book board. what could it possibly be? Then you also have a series of 12 A2. Now this is different. Normally we have 4 each of 3 different sizes. We got all 12 A2s here for you. And then this fun, look at this print. Isn't this just the sweetest print ever? Love it. It's so happy, so cheerful. And again, you've got your paper palette going on here. I introduced it to you earlier with that nice black, a white, green, blue, and yellow. And then our fun cut aparts here. So we've got just some really fun sentiments here to help you complete both the inside and outside of your cards. So as always, this does make 12 cards, but let me just quick show you. I gotta get this out of the way here. Got so much stuff to talk about today. Okay, here we go. Now remember, as I mentioned, every kit comes with instructions and the video, so don't mind me while I set that down. The instructions are a little longer this month. We have our typical trimming processes. We have 11 sheets of paper and 2 sheets of cut aparts to trim, and then the cards. But if you follow the whole entire document, there you are. That's going to be our project. Lisa says, intriguing. Yes, indeed, it's intriguing. So this is the card caddy project. And again, everything you need except the glue itself. So if you need to grab some bookbinding glue, if you've never made a project with us before, grab some of that. We're providing the brush, as you saw. But this is going to help you keep your cards organized. That's why we're doing all these A2 sizes, because they fit so perfectly into this adorable little card caddy. From those 11 sheets of paper, I then mathematically was able to completely decorate the entire outside of the caddy and create the 12 cards. I was very happy with myself that day when I came up with all those formulas. Now, I'm just futzing with these label inserts here because on the cut aparts, we've given you a dozen options. So I chose her birthday, youth birthday, thinking of you, just as an example. You can fill in the label holder with any category you wish. If you want to make multiple card caddies and put them in a row and have like 4 of them and then use all the labels, that's fine too. So keep that in mind. You are able to purchase, if you would like, the additional kits of just the naked, this size die cut piece and the label holders, the feet and the wood piece. So all of that comes individually. If you want to beef up your card caddy storage capacity, then go ahead and grab that. Next up, isn't that fun? I love that kit. Okay, so I've got my binder here, the Join the Fun, Get It Done binder. And in here, you can see I use page protectors. I just picked those up somewhere online. I don't carry them, but here I've got the latest page formula, and you can see I keep them in here month to month. And so, if you have been a member for a long time, this is a member benefit. Don't forget to print out your page formulas. You can pick these up from past years if you're new and you like the idea of just being able to look at a formula, gather what you have on hand. I'm guessing you might have possibly a sheet or 2 extra of paper laying around. You can turn those easily into layouts using the same method we always use of total efficiency, 0 waste to make pages. So this is the page that I made. I actually just finished it right before I went live with you now to show you how all this works. But here are some pictures of Emily and my husband and I, my daughter Emily, in San Diego for a visit. This is not a party. We're just together, which I think is worthy of celebrating. Don't you agree? So it's fun. I just kind of went with color. I loved her teal sweater, kind of matched the paper, and that's what dictated how I finished these pages. Everything was glued down before I even chose the pictures. And then I've got 2 fun little spots for captions. And again, not a single scrap from the papers used on that. So again, members, don't forget to download your page formula. That will come usually at the beginning of the month. I pulled out my 8x8 grid ruler. Not sure how many of you know about this guy, but I use this for determining like what size a picture would need to be. I can hover it over the open space, get my measurement. I subtract 1/4 inch from each side, and then that's how I know what size to cut my picture. And when I added an extra picture to this corner, I use the grid ruler again to help me make those decisions. So keep this in mind. If you don't already have the 8x8 and you're going to be finishing a big batch of scrapbook pages with photos, what a concept. Grab one of those. Okay, next we have the stamps. Now we have the images in the collection kind of have this watercolor feel, but stamps, they pose sort of a challenge. And we went with these nice, bold, solid images, and you can use various watercolor techniques to make them softer, or you can stamp them in nice, bold images as well. So one of the things to keep in mind is that the Hip Hip Hooray A Good Life is a collection of happy moments. How great is that? And there is much to celebrate. All 3 of these images fit inside the box, or the gift box on here. So this would be a fun, versatile, interchangeable sheet as well. And we have the beverage glass here with a cheers and some fun little festive background dots. And we have the cracker and some banners, a cake. I mean, we did it all. So I have a huge series of cards contributed by many people on our team, including Julie and Karen, who helped us make some fun cards. This is a neat technique where you do like the 12, 2, 3, 4, you know, you do the circle shape, 3 different colors of martini glasses with the cheers here. Isn't that fun? A homemade banner. Just use a black fine tip pen and make a little knot on each corner. How easy is that? This is that watercolor softening effect that you can do. Some masking going on here, some splattering, lots of fun there. How simple is this? Just a rainbow, or you could do a single image pad and then just add a little sparkle, some little Nouveau drops maybe, or some dots you have on hand. A fun little resist background. Here, just think about color and white ink. I love our white pigment ink as well. This is just really cheerful. Check out the fun banners using the colors in the collection, plus pink. Another fun gift box version, and a happy little cheers with that fun little ribbon. So lots of options there. I mean, we could go on and on, right, with the stamps. So you'll learn more about those later in the month. Then a reminder on, let's see, Saturday. It's this Saturday, you guys. We waited so, I feel like we should have had this class weeks ago. I've been working on this project for so long. This is the Easy 8 album, and we're doing it with the Under the Sea collection, which was March. This is the cover, and we'll be making this together in the workshop. It's 1 hour and 15 minutes long. Starts at 11:15 a.m. Central Time on April 2nd. If you can't make it, please don't worry. As always, the workshop will be available after the class is completed. So we're making a 11 by 8.5 landscape style album. The kit that we have with this, you can get it naked and just do it with any collection. Use your own papers, or this is the official page plan for this gorgeous album. I finished it with images from a vacation I went on to Mexico. Isn't that beautiful? So this is going to be a fun little book. Of course, you can add additional page protectors into it. Use larger rings if you want to add even more pages. And then if you don't want to do this Under the Sea brand, you can also substitute any collection, of course, as always. This one is done with the wedding collection. So what a nice smaller book project for just a quick glance of the special day. It would be a wonderful gift for any bride. Now, if you haven't been following our emails or anything for the last couple weeks, you will have missed the fact that we did a remix release of Creative License. So this was a full collection from a while back. It was popular and very well loved, and it comes with your 16 sheets of paper, 2 pieces of cut aparts, all the ribbon and goodies. And then also, if you know me at all, I took up snowmobiling the past couple of years and having a lot of fun with that. So I chose to finish my pages with snowmobiling pictures, and just again to stress the fact that you focus on color. As you can see, we're always wearing our black gear, and that orange makes it pop. And you can see, I love this. I don't need a driver's license to drive people crazy. And making crazy faces is what we do when we're snowmobiling sometimes. As you can see, we have a lot of fun with our friends doing this, and I think the kit is absolutely perfect. Some of the details, we have those gear charms here. We have the flattened bottle caps with the art that Jacqueline designed to go inside them. These little wood arrows are in there, and just a really nice set of ribbons as well. So that, my friends, check out that cute little key. One amazing day. How fun is that? That is the Creative License collection. So pick that up. Again, this is a special release, and it won't ship to you automatically. So if it's not your thing, no worries. It will not ship automatically. That's how those special releases work. Okay, we've got about 100 people in the room right now. That is so cool. I'm going to go back to my face. Usually my hot face, because the house gets really hot, you know, when you get all excited about things like the Hooray Kit. Okay, I promised a little surprise at the end, so if you're still hanging out with me, stay. Don't go anywhere. I have in the house someone very special all the way from Providence, Rhode Island. I have Ron Perry here in person. Hey, Stephanie. We got Ron here. Now, Ron, can you just tell everyone how, sorry, I know I'm a little short. You're a little vertically gifted. I'm vertically challenged.
Okay.
Tell everyone how you came to be part of the Club Scrap family, or when that was.
You and I met back in 2008.
2008.
Yeah, 2008. I got to see Club Scrap paper in person for the first time when we met, and became a member shortly after that. And before I knew it, I was helping you out with stuff. I'm like the bad penny you can't get rid of. So here I am.
I'm so glad you're here, Ron. Now, this is the first time we have physically seen each other as staff members in ages. Like, we were on a cruise a few years ago, but I mean, it's been really hard to get together. So we spent the weekend together, and Ron actually designed some ads for us. He gives us input and feedback, and he joins us for our weekly marketing meetings. And so the internet makes all that magic possible.
Absolutely.
And so we really appreciate you, Ron.
And I appreciate you too.
Thanks for being here. Okay, I have one more surprise.
One more.
Okay, all the way in the house from Cape Cod, Massachusetts, we have Julie Heyer.
Hi, guys.
Now, if you call us, and you're calling on the phone, and someone answers on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, this is the girl you're going to talk to. So for the first time in a long time, we have Julie in the house, Julie Heyer.
Yeah, and, so exciting.
So how long have you been involved in Club Scrap?
So in 2008, January, I got my very first kit as a member. And then in 2013, serendipitously helped out, and here I am.
That's awesome.
So
we have, technology is great because the phone can ring, and it rings in Cape Cod, and she can transfer a call to Neenah, Wisconsin quite easily. So she too joins us every week for our weekly staff meeting, and we do it with Skype. And Jacqueline actually was here this weekend as well. So for the first time really since 2017, the 10 of us were physically together to spend some time celebrating Club Scrap and what it means to all of us, and just to be together. So that was really cool.
It's been awesome. Thank you.
Julie. Love you.
Love you too.
All right, so there you have it. That's your big surprise. We've been having fun. Ron and Julie head out and go to their respective homes on Tuesday, so just wish them safe travels. And thank you all for joining us here. Just a quick bookkeeping thing. If you are a current member and you want to shop this collection, be sure to just, you can add individual items, but the full kits will not be available until we go live with it on the 1st. If you want to add those extra card caddies, you can do that. If you are not a member and you want to join us, we'd love to have you. Your first kit will be that Hooray kit. And if you are a member of one club and you want to add a kit to your membership, make sure you alter your membership rather than joining a second club, or you're going to get 2 boxes shipped separately. And not no bueno, okay? So thanks again, all of you, for being a part of this event. We're happy to see you here. And if you have any questions, reach out and let us know. We're here for you. I'll see you next month.